And welcome to the Coach's Corner post-game show. I'm the coach, Dick Cox, joined by my partner in crime, Alan Knight. Well, Alan, I'll be honest with you. I thought this was a crucial game in the season tonight. The Bobcats coming off a two-game loss, a hard-fought game, playing up at the Nets this past Wednesday. Did not have a good feeling about tonight's game, though. But I tell you what, the Bobcats came out from the very start and let it be known they wanted to win this game, and they took care of business.
They sure did. They came out tonight with, a fight in their eyes. They came out tonight shooting right at 52% tonight from the floor. 94% from the free throw line, which is real good. And of course, your big three, Jefferson, Kimba, Henderson, were hot hands tonight. And it's like the coach said when he was in the shoot around this afternoon, they were ready to play. They were focused, and you could see it tonight on the court.
And again, this was a crucial game because you've got next week, you've got another. This is a team that's solidly in the playoffs already. Had won 45 of games, I think, coming into this. A lot of people thought, well, Portland's no good. Portland's good. Mm-hmm. Portland did this to the Bobcats in Portland. It was just the opposite of what took place tonight, a 30-point win out there, though. And Al Jefferson even made that comment when we talked to him post-game that we remembered what they did to us out there, and we wanted to pay them back.
Yeah, they put 30 on the Bobcats at Portland, so they put 30 on tonight in Time Warner Arena.
You mentioned the big three tonight. Looking at the scoring, that Big Al Jefferson had 28 points, Kimba 26, Gerald Henderson with 23. You got 20-20-20 right there out of those three, and at one time the three of them had outscored the whole Portland team.
They sure did. I mean, they were shooting anywhere from 72 to 59 to 72% tonight on the court, so they had some hot hands.
Michael Kidd-Gilchrist with 9 points in the game, but really kind of set the tone early that he got off to a hot start, getting easy baskets, kind of got the Bobcats off to a good start tonight, though. Also, Chris Douglas-Roberts with 11 points chipping in. Josh McRoberts only took 2 shots the whole night from the floor, but I tell you what, he had a monster dunk along with Michael Kidd-Gilchrist with a monster dunk. It was a dunk aplenty, to quote one of our Beacon sponsors.
That is correct. And talking about Chris Douglas-Roberts, too, also a big hand in the defensive rebounds tonight. Had 5 on the game tonight. So even though he only scored 11 points, he was active in other places, getting rebounds, hustling, getting the ball, and, of course, the big D.
Bobcats put up 69 points in the first half. That's the most this year they have ever put up in a game right there, though. Great start for them. You kept waiting, or I kept waiting, for Portland to make that big run and get back in the game, but the Bobcats never let up and never let it to make the run.
No, they didn't. And with a victory tonight, this is the first victory over Portland since March 11th, 2011.
So, again, huge win right there, though. But the Bobcats were hitting on all cylinders, scored 33 the first quarter, 36 the second, 29 the third, and 26 for the fourth. And looking here, they outscored Portland. They won every quarter against them.
They did. They played a complete game tonight. Everybody on the floor. And the coach, it was nice, brought in the last 5 and let them have some playing time tonight because they kept them within arm's reach at all time. My
man, one of my favorite players who always compliments me on my sport coats, and he likes what I'm wearing, is Pargo. Pargo gets in the game, lights it up for 8, almost got double figures, and Al Jefferson had fun poking fun at him about shooting it every time he got it at the end of the game, and he gave it right back to him. He said, well, you shot it every time you got it the rest of the game. I just shot it when I got in. So it's nice to see that it took a little pressure off the Bobcats. They did not want to have a 3-game losing streak, and the locker room was kind of lighthearted, having a lot of fun in there tonight.
It was. It was great to see that in the locker room, and great to hear that they're focused, they're ready, and they're playing at one of the best levels they've played in a long time, at here and away. So, 34-36, who would have thunk it?
2 games below 500. This is the highest they have ever been at this point in the season in, I think, in franchise history. It's a lot of fun tonight, too, that this is the first game that my brother and his wife and a couple of friends got to come to, and the Bobcats put on a show. I told him, I said, they've been playing well all year, but he got to see a complete game tonight, though. And like Al mentioned tonight, though, attendance tonight was 18,706. Huge crowd tonight, energetic. It is Buzz City night, where it's purple and teal night, where a lot of people wear that on these nights, though, and again, the fans really got into it, and I think really gave the team a lift early in the game. They were loud and noisy. A lot of fun was had in Time Warner Arena.
So the question is, 34-36 on the season now. We don't know where they are in the standing. You said they were like a game and a half ahead of the 8th place team. Are the Bobcats getting hot at the right time to make a run, hopefully in the playoffs?
Next 2 games are going to be extremely crucial, that they are both home. This is a 3-game homestand that I think could really solidify the Bobcats from the standpoint. They play a very good team of Houston coming out. Don't know if Dwight Howard's going to be able to play or not. He's been hurt. He was 50% chance of playing tonight, and he did not play. But they have got Houston, who is the sleeper team in the West. They've got James Harden. They've got my boy D. Howard and company right there. They are a legitimate playoff team and a high seed in the West. And then they've got Brooklyn, who has been hot here the second half of the year, really playing well. The Bobcats battled Brooklyn hard in Brooklyn, where they had won 11 straight, though, but got them at home Wednesday night. If the Bobcats can make it through these 2 games, I think they will solidify the playoff chances.
And that'd be great. That's been the first time since 2010.
And
like this place out.
And again, you know, the Bobcats could finish anywhere right now, possibly from 6th to 9th. 9th means you don't make the playoffs. The Knicks are getting hot at the right time. I think they're like 3.5 back, sitting in the 9th spot right there. You can't look over your shoulder. You just got to keep winning and doing what you need to do. But again, people do not realize this is a huge, huge win, because a game on paper, a lot of people said that Portland would win this game based on what they did out in Portland.
Yep. Well, they had one key player out tonight, and that was Artledge. He did not make it in on the game, so that was a big key difference too. But still, what they said, ready to play, ready to fight. They're ready to play in the playoffs.
And again, you said Arledge is missing. This is no time to have pity parties for anybody else. You got to do what you got to do. Bobcats, step up and play. And again, looking right here, 54 points in the paint tonight. I think they had 28 in the first half, though, but just a great job of getting the ball inside. But on the other hand, the Bobcats shot 42% from the three-point line. They were 8 out of 19, and I can't remember when they've had that high percentage from the three-point line.
I can't either. And like I said, I got circled right here, 94.7% from the charity stripe. When was the last time they got that high?
That's pretty good. And as we mentioned right here, Chris Douglas Roberts was the three-point killer, 0 for 5 right now. Guy who had been shooting pretty hot from out there, though. But you look, Kimball Walker was 4 out of 5 from the three-point line. Gerald Henderson, 2 out of 2. And my man Pargo comes in and gets 2 out of 3 right there, though. So good shooting inside and outside for the Bobcats.
Great win. Let's get the revenge on Brooklyn when they come in next week. Let's keep this winning streak alive. And let's see what happens. Let's see if they make my 36. They're 2 away. I said at the beginning of the season they would win 36.
And I verify he said that this summer. That was not a prediction that was made during Christmas like that. He made that prediction this summer. I will verify that, because when he said that, I was, Alan, I know, they've made some changes, but that's a drastic change. Well, there are some people picking them to win 40 this year, but your 36 is looking pretty good, that they've got 34 wins right now, 2 games below 500. The playoff march continues here, but a happy story here on the Coach's Corner post-game wrap-up show, brought to you by our friends at the Beacon Drive-In, by also our friends at Concoction Ministries, by the Fellowship of Christian Athletes, by Larry's Trophies, by the West Side Club, just to mention a few, along with Vic Bailey Volkswagen, meep, meep, and all of our friends out there who make our broadcast possible. We appreciate it. But we'll be here Monday night to give you a post-game report. Hopefully we'll have some comments from our boy Dwight Howard as he comes to town. Always a favorite, makes it one time a year. Hopefully he'll be able to play. But I look forward to seeing Dwight. I'll have to find some kind of pink attire. I changed it up, and I'm wearing a conventional tie tonight after the bow tie loss last week. We'll see what we can do, but I think I got a pink tie I can wear probably on Monday.
Well, yeah, you do. You got one somewhere.
I've got a pink tie and maybe a pink sweater vest I will wear in honor of D. White Howard coming to Charlotte, though. But that's going to wrap it up tonight from Time Warner Arena. He's Alan Knight. I'm the coach, Dick Cox. Good night, everybody.